Hey, what's up guys, Addictive Fidget Spinners here doing an update on our bearings. We got new bearings and we're going to showcase them for you here and give each one of them a spin and let you see how they are. So let's get started. So first up we got our basic bearing here, and this basic bearing comes on the outside of all of our spinners, which you can choose to get, or you can also choose to get them on the middle as well. These are definitely not the best spin quality, but you know, so it's definitely on our cheaper hand side. It's good for people who are not looking to spend that much on the bearings, but also want to get these for a gift for someone. So we're gonna put in a white cap here. We're just gonna plop it on there just like so, and we're gonna give it a spin test. So the spin quality it's pretty good for a basic bearing. Again, these basic bearings comes out on the outside of all of our spinners, so you can also have the choice to put it in the middle as well. So next up we have the rubber bearings. Essentially it's just like the steel bearings, just replaced with rubber. So overall it's pretty much the same quality as the steel. These do come in the outside as well, and you can also get them in the middle. Spin time is pretty much the same as the steel, and the overall quality is also the same. Let's give it a spin here. So next up I'm gonna do two at one time because these are pretty much the same. These are the amphetamines 5 and 7 ABEC. So as you can see, one's green and then one's orange. They're pretty much the same quality. They're very similar. Spin times are lasting up to 2 more than the basic bearings and the basic rubber bearings. So essentially you're getting 2 times the longer spin times on both of these. So again, as you can see, there's rubber bearings on this one, and then there's steel bearings on this one. So I'm gonna pop in 2 caps here. This one right here is the amphetamine 5. So it's definitely lasting a little bit longer than the basic. This is the amphetamine 7. Let's give it a spin. So overall, these two are pretty much similar. These are the amphetamines 5 and 7 ABEC. These are very quiet. You know, they don't really make any noise, so you'll be able to do them wherever and not annoy your neighbor or your coworker. And again, these are 2 times longer lasting than the basic bearings. Alright, next up we have the amphetamine titanium. Now this bearing looks pretty cool. You're able to see all the little balls in there, which for me it looks pretty cool. Now this is made of titanium alloy coating for extra strength and durability. So you know, this bearing will last you quite a long time. So if you're looking into something where you can you know, play for months on end and not get tired of it, I think this one would be best for you. Let's go ahead and pop a cap in here. Solid, and we'll give it a spin test. Now again, just like the 5 and 7, this is 2 times longer of a spin time than the basic bearings. You know, it's pretty good. The main thing about this one is the durability and the extra strength, since it's made of titanium alloy. Alright, and next up we have the Bones Red. This is our, you know, most common bought one, mainly because it's not the best bearing that we have, and then it's not the worst. So if you're looking for somewhere in the middle, you don't really want to start at the beginning with the basics. You want to go with something, a little bit more intimidating. Bone thread would probably be your best bet. This bearing spins 3 times longer than the basic bearings. This is our highly recommended low-end quiet bearing. So we're gonna go ahead and put in our cap and give it a spin. Make sure it's in there, nice and snug. Alright, and next up in our list is the Dark Wolf. This has a cool green and black look to it. This comes with all of our single bearing spinners. So mainly our mini spinners, they all come in the Dark Wolf. This does make a little bit noise. I'll put it up to the camera so you guys can hear. It goes 4 times longer lasting of a spin time. So you're definitely getting some good spin time quality in there. Just like that. And we'll spin it. And I'll bring it up close to the camera so you guys can hear the noise I'm talking about. So this noise might, disrupt your coworkers or your classmates, and I don't know if you guys can hear that. So this is our top least noisy one. So, but it is definitely good quality of a spin. Again, it's 4 times faster than the basic bearing, so you're getting good spin time in there. And next up, we have the Premium Yellow. Pretty simple one. Has a nice yellow circle in here for a nice design. Now this one does make a little bit noise, just like the Dark Wolf, and this does spin 3 times longer than the basic bearing. So I'm gonna put on our cap. So it's a lot less quieter than the Dark Wolf, but still there's a little bit of noise. If you were to really flick it, you can kind of hear it. I don't think it would be enough to disturb anybody, but now, ladies and gentlemen, we have one of my personal favorites, the Premium Black on Black. Now this was definitely one of our top best bearings. It spins 9 times faster than the basic bearing. The only downside, it does make a little bit noise, just like the Dark Wolf, but I think to me that's okay. We'll go ahead and pop our cap in there. So we'll go ahead and give it a spin here. Yep, that is a good spin. Now you can hear a little bit of the noise, but man, this thing is still spinning, guys. This is pretty good. This is, again, one of my favorite bearings that we have out there right now. It's very good. It's worth the money if you want something that spins for a long time. Again, it's 9 times faster, and it's one of our mid-range bearings that make noise. Alright, so next up we have our Premium Gold on Black. That's right, it's gold on black. Definitely good for taking on dates, trying to show that you're a baller out there. Now, this is similar to the Premium Black on Black. It's 7 times longer than the basic bearing, so it's a little bit slower. Again, it has this nice gold in there. I don't know if you can see it in the shine. It does make a little bit of noise. That's the downside. But I mean, the noise is totally fine unless you're in a library. But we'll go ahead and push in the cap and we'll give it a spin. Feels like I just started up a chainsaw. Man, this thing is going. It feels good in your hand, when it spins this long, and you don't really have to keep flicking it all the time. You can just flick it once and then let it go. It's very good. Okay, next up we have another Amphetamine ceramics gold. Now, through my experience, ceramic bearings are very good bearings. Very good spin quality and very long lasting time. this is 4 times longer than the basic bearing. So you know, you're getting a pretty good spin quality in there. It's quiet. That's what's good about it. Is you know, you can take this. It won't be as loud as the premium black on gold or the premium black on black. This is our mid-range top bearing. That's quiet. So we'll go ahead and put in the cap here. And we'll give it a spin. Wow. See, that's quiet. It's very good. Okay, next up we have one of our newest ones. It's the full ceramic ZR02. This is again, it's the ceramic, so ceramics are always good when it comes to bearings. As you can see, it's full white, which is really cool. I don't know if you can kind of see in there. It's very hard to tell, but the little balls in there are white as well, and so I personally think that's cool. We're gonna go ahead and put on our cap here and give it a spin. It's quiet, just like the Infinity Ceramics Gold. Now there is a little bit of noise, but not too much. The cool thing about this one is that it's 10 times longer lasting than the basic bearing. I think it might actually be longer than the premium black on black. So we'll go ahead and give it a spin here, and we'll see. That was a bad spin. Yeah, I know the camera shows that it's really slow, but man, this thing is going fast. And the cool thing is I didn't even really do a really big thick spin there. Let's try a big spin. Man, this thing is going. You can kind of see it. So next up we have our Bones Swiss ceramic. Now we've had this Bones Swiss ceramic for a while now, actually, when we first started. So this is one of our highly trusted bearings that are very well. It is quiet. It's not noisy like the other ones. So you'll definitely be able to take it anywhere. It does spin 5 times longer than the basic bearing, which is, you know, it is really good of a spin quality. The cool thing about this, it's a hybrid ceramic, so you know, you're gonna definitely get some different spins and spin times in there, since it's a hybrid. So we'll go ahead and spin it. Absolutely no sound. This thing is quiet. Very good spin time too. Last but not least, this is our top of the line best bearing that we have out there so far. Your eyes are not deceiving you. This is not the full ceramic ZR02. This is the full ceramic ZR02 SI3 and 4. Yes, there's a lot of numbers throwing out there, but these are different from the other spinners out there. If you recall, I did say that in the light you could see the balls were white on the other one. With this one, they're definitely not white, and this is definitely one of the best quality bearings that you can get out there right now. That gives you a very long lasting time. This is 11 times longer lasting than the basic bearing. So man, you are getting a pretty good spin time with this. The only downside, just like the others, it is a little bit noisy, but for me, again, I think that's alright. Just as long as it spins for a very good amount of time, which this does. We'll go ahead and put in a cap in here and we'll give it a spin. Just push it in there and try and flick it really good so we can get a really good spin in there. And you guys, this is really cool, and the design helps it look so much cooler. This is definitely worth it. Again, this is right up there with the premium black on black in my books. Again, it's 11 times longer lasting than the basic bearing. The only downside to it, just like the others, it does make a little bit of noise, but I think that's totally doable. Alright guys, and there you guys have it. Those are the updates on the bearings that are now available on our website. Also subscribe to our YouTube to get the video preview on how the new ones spin, and anything new that we come out, we'll be posting it. If you guys have any questions, comments, just go ahead and leave that down below. We do respond very quickly. If not, we'll try to get you guys as quick as possible. This is Addictive Fidget Spinners, and we'll see you guys later.